Welcome back to another FNAF themed video. This time it's an idiot versus a new game I found called FNAF from the past, which is basically a FNAF game where the world is probably ended at some point around the FNAF universe, and you can see by the loading screen that it's basically FNAF, but it's like super old and crumbling down, and the restaurant itself is just falling apart. And so that's the game we'll be playing today. It's a free roam FNAF game, so expect a lot of jump scares and me being stupid because I don't know what I'm doing in a free roam FNAF game. But I will learn quickly.
Let's see what this office is.
Pizzeria. Safe zones are a place for you to take a breather in. Soon though, you won't be able to stay for long. Tasks are things to do during the night in the future session. They'll benefit you if you complete all of them. Okay, so it looks like we got a task bar system. As you progress through nights, more animatronics will become active. You'll be able to prevent Foxy on night 4 by using the hand unit in the Pirate's Cove. So this is probably some pretty important information here that we should really be paying attention to. And it looks like we're already in. That's the door. It's really dark, so expect me to be stumbling around blindly for about a quarter of the video every time I start a new level. They said there's tasks, but I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with them, and I don't want to risk anything. So, ooh. They honestly look pretty cool right now. I'll give them that. But I don't want to deal with them, so I'm gonna try my best to avoid getting jump scared, but this is definitely not a no-death speedrun like my Aperiophobia video was, and that video also does demonstrate how to beat all 1 through 9 levels, so if you want to go see that, check it out. It's another video on my channel. It's called Aperiophobia.
Hello.
It's easy to
Oh, hey. I'm glad you were actually able to come in tonight, man. Anyways, congratulations on the new job. I'm sure you're excited about it. I mean, it's not like you really needed a degree for it. But, you know, anyways, I thought I'd call you just to make sure you know what to do and what to expect. Why there are security guard positions spreading
This door is locked.
just crimes in general. Employees didn't really have time to move everything else, so they're still all about stuff. Like, you know, tables, chairs, what else? If those are even valuable. But, the animatronics too. Actually, speaking of them, I'm sure you've seen them. If you didn't already know their names, the Brown Bears, who you know already. He's the main star of the show, I guess. And Bonnie is there. He's the bunny, purple. One with the guitar, then Chica, the yellow one. I think I might know all of them. I may be forgetting them. I need to head on. It's getting pretty cute. So I'll try and finish this up. Make sure to watch for if anyone breaks in, damages anything of value. Stuff like that, okay? And you should have brought your own flashlight beforehand. So if you suspect that there's something in the corner or and you see something, then just use your flashlight. One last thing. And then you at night, it's a hardwood animatronics. I think the servos can lock up. These things are old, you know. However, make sure that you don't get in the office though. That's why you have these glass doors. But I'll show you about those tomorrow. Good luck on your first shift, and we'll see you.
So, as you probably heard Phone Guy say, this is night 1. The blast doors are to keep the animatronics out, and our goal is to avoid them reaching the office. Now, in this FNAF game, it's a lot more dark, so I could brighten it in editing, but I don't know how to do that, so I will guess I will learn. We got a flashlight. Do I dare, like, walk around? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Looks like they're still here. I won't really worry much. I kind of just want to explore a little bit, see how I complete tasks. Just clean up graffiti in the storage room, but I don't know where the storage room is. And it looks like my flashlight has a battery to it, so that's probably going to cause problems down the line. Exit. Oh, this is the front. Okay, it looks like we've got a safe room connected to the dining area. So maybe we can access that, because the safe room is probably our best bet to survive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Freddy tends to wander around the party room. You may also see him in the hallways or arcade room if he has to, so be wary. Fuck. And there goes one of our lives. You are invincible. For 6 seconds. Okay, so let's try to take this game seriously now. I don't want to wander around. Looks like our flashlight battery is recharged. We have 3 lives, and the animatronics are already active. Pirate's Cove looks fine. I don't know, do you guys want me to cut the video in editing? Do you guys want me to cut out parts where it's just boring? Or should I just leave it as an uncut video for you guys to watch and enjoy? Now, I don't... Hi, Freddy. That's Freddy, right? That's not Bonnie? I'm gonna close this. I don't really know if I want to trust them. Looks like we got a generator. Oh, it's draining fast. I don't think we'll be able to leave the doors open for very long. I don't care. Alright. So, based on what I've seen so far, we're screwed. Either way. What's that? What the hell was that sound? I don't like that. It sounds like a bell chime. So it might actually be the time, but I don't know. Freddy's on the move already. Again. I don't know what time it is. I don't know where I check that. So I guess we're just going to be sitting duck. I heard thumping. Or I saw thumping. I feel like my screen moved. Am I going to die? I don't want to die. I'm an innocent civilian. I don't deserve this. As the night guard, the FNAF animatronics should be happy that I'm here. I'm protecting them. You know? Just that one of those love-hate relationships. See, but to me, they're animatronics, and them, to me, I am a endoskeleton. So I guess that makes a little more sense on why they're attacking me. But other than that, I am completely clueless. Now, hopefully we can finish night 1 before we run out of lives, or this is going to be a very long video, because I don't want to try night 1 more than once or twice, because that'll probably be an hour-long video that no one wants to watch. What's that chiming sound? Where's the timer? See, I'd like this video to have better commentary than this, but I don't know exactly what you guys want me to say. FNAF is a game where you're basically a sitting duck waiting to die or waiting to successfully complete the night. And as someone who doesn't know what they're doing, it's pretty obvious that this video might be a little boring sometimes. Now, if you don't like boring content, feel free to leave right now, because this video is probably going to take me a while, and it might be enjoyable and it might not be. If you just want a chiller video with chill commentary, please stick around. But if you don't want that, don't consider subscribing, because you should only subscribe to content you enjoy and want to see. Now, I also apologize if the audio is a bit quiet in some places, because I sometimes have issues with my camera and my microphone, and that makes some things problematic sometimes. Now, again, if you guys want better content, consider checking out people like Markiplier, who have actually played FNAF and know what they're doing. Now, for me, I'm nowhere near the king of FNAF, and this is going to be problematic for me. Oh, wait. I think it's 4 o'clock. I've heard 4 chimes. So that must mean that we're close to 6 a.m. Now, the goal of a FNAF game is to reach 6 a.m. without dying, using the cameras and generators carefully in a way where you can survive for longer and longer periods of time. That's Freddy based on the ears. I want to know where Bonnie is, because Bonnie is probably going to be one of my biggest problems down the line. Now, I don't know so much about Chica, but I do know that Bonnie is usually one of the most aggressive animatronics in most FNAF fan games, and that could cause problems for me as well. Now, again, as someone who doesn't know what they're fucking doing, I struggle to figure out what I'm supposed to do in most games related to FNAF. However, I have watched countless amounts of content revolving around the series. Oh, my flashlight died. I was just talking and my flashlight died. That's bad. But as I was saying, as someone who has watched countless videos revolving around the series, I would essentially say that I know more about FNAF than I usually would. It's just I'm not very good at the games when it comes down to it. Now, as someone who just wants to make content that people will enjoy, I try to make either chill content or some sort of higher end content that people will enjoy and want to see. Now, as someone who has over 1,000 videos on their 4-year-old channel, I'd say that there's definitely a lot of content for you to check out, and I really want to be someone who can make content that gets better as time goes on. Because that is the trick of YouTube. Make content that people want to see. Now, I probably shouldn't close these blast doors because I'll probably run out of time and my generator will be spent. I'm so confused right now. I'm going to close the blast door, I think, and wait until 6 a.m. But without the flashlight, I can't really do much, so I'm probably screwed either way. Oh, there's the clock. It looks like it is 5:50 a.m. We might beat this first try. Five, 6 a.m. Time is frozen until the generator is repaired. What the fuck? I don't have a flashlight, so I'm just a sitting duck right now with 5 minutes on the clock. Seems like night 1 might be a bust. I might lose before we've even started. I apologize if the screen is dark right now, my flashlight doesn't work, and that is on me. I should have been more careful with my power and my generators, and that is a mistake I will soon learn from in the future. Now, all I can really do right now is sit like a sitting duck, waiting to be killed. Now, due to my mistakes in the FNAF game that I am playing right now, I will likely perish before 5:55 ends at 6 o'clock. Now, due to not knowing where the generator is, I have made a massive mistake, and it seems that I have found Pirate's Cove by complete accident. Let's see, we've got a note. You guys can probably read it on the screen, because I honestly have given up on what I'm doing right now. I will probably not give up later down the line. However, things have gotten way too hard, and I must progress through hardship. Now, normally, I'm not as chill as I am right now. I'm more excitable and loud and noisy. But right now, I feel like this is a more monotonous video. And there's Freddy. There's fucking Freddy. Don't touch me, please. I'm a child. You can't touch me. We already know this information. So what I'm going to do in editing is I'm going to cut to where I actually know what I'm doing. Alright. It looks as though that the second attempt at night 1 is going way better than the original. Now, due to this, we are likely going to do way better this round than we were in previous. Bonnie is going to be on the move soon, and that will cause problems for us if we're not careful with our generator power and time. Now, the flashlight battery is something I've been struggling with lately, and I think I should fix that problem before it bites me in the butt later down the line. And we found Freddy, and now we're just waiting for it to hit 6 a.m. Now, Freddy is problematic on night 1, as I've learned, and Bonnie will likely be a problem for night 2, and we're not going to focus on night 2 right now. My only priority is to beat night 1. Now, it is around 5:50 a.m., and it looks like we're going to beat night 1 with caution. Freddy was not as much of a problem as I had originally intended for him to be. However, it seems as though we have successfully completed the first night.
Let's hope this one.
Now, as was said, it only took me 2 attempts to beat night 1 in this game. However, night 2 is probably going to be even more problematic than I wanted it to be. Now, saying as how I am lost right now, I'll probably fail night 2 miserably due to my flashlight battery dying before I can get help. Now, it seems as though I'm lost. I have still not found the safe room, nor have I found the generator, so there's obviously a lot more for me to learn in this video. Now, one of the things I can probably do is figure out what my entire goal is before it's too late for me.
Alright. This thing working? Oh, hey. Sure your first shift wasn't bad, huh? Well, anyways. I'm gonna continue on what I said last night. You know, I just need to... Oh yeah, the blast doors. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know why they're there, what they're there for yet, but you didn't touch anything yet. Those levers are what control those. If you've used them already, you can probably tell it's not really a toy, you know? Those things are like heavy-duty doors. You're probably concerned about why they're needed, and I'll tell you about that. So, you know how I told you about how the animatronics may move around at night? Yeah, sometimes they like to go into the office, and here at Freddy's, we care about safety first and foremost. Also, we do have some valuable stuff in the office. So, yeah, and the doors can also protect you from intruders and unwanted things from things. So, I hope that may ease your mind on the doors and purpose of it. Just, you know, go ahead and check out the place after yesterday, you know, and just to make sure how you were doing and stuff, and making sure that you aren't destroying the place or doing anything, you know. And I've noticed that there weren't as much graffiti as there were before and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say, good job. You might be getting a bonus for that on the weekend. But also, can you do me a favor? Trash around the place? Something I never liked, but I just couldn't find the time to clean it up. And there are some drawings, you know, scattered around the walls, as in pieces of paper, drawings like that. Just so you know, I'm going to clean this up too. And then I think that's it. Once you've done that for me, you should be done. You know, finish up the shift and go home. And I think that's it for now. I should be heading home. Okay, I'll see you soon. Make sure that building is safe and secure. And yeah, good night.
Now, as we heard Phone Guy say, night 2 is going to be a little harder than the first night, which is probably obvious for anyone who has seen a video on FNAF or played a FNAF game. Now, of course, this is just a Roblox remake of another popular FNAF game that I probably have no knowledge about. However, this will also be a video game that I can play freely without having to pay for a FNAF game online. Now, Pirates Cove is obviously something we want to start paying attention to, as Foxy may become more active as nights go on. Now, along with this, Bonnie is very likely going to be a problem for night 2, as they are the most aggressive animatronic, and we have not seen them in motion yet. Now, I don't think I'm going to play all the way through all the nights through in this video. I will be doing them in parts as night 2, night 3, night 4, night 5, and then maybe a nightmare mode video as well. Now, the best thing I can do as nights go on is figure out the small tips and tricks that will help me successfully complete every night until I finish the game. Now, there are various games I can play. I have access through Roblox to FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, the Endoskeleton game from a FNAF Ruin game, FNAF Sister Location, and the FNAF Ruin trilogy. Now, because I have access to all of these, I can easily make a series that you guys will be able to watch and enjoy, as I'll be completing night 1 for every single game until you guys figure out whether or not you want me to continue playing, or you just want to see me play the first game and learn what I've learned. Now, night 2 was originally planned to be a problem due to Bonnie being active this time. Now, as someone who didn't know what they were doing, I struggled to completely understand how Bonnie's AI worked. Now, as a complete idiot playing FNAF, I slowly figured out Bonnie was always on the move after 1 to 2 a.m. Now that Bonnie was moving towards my hallway, I figured out that Bonnie was going to be a problem from the start, as my generator power would not be able to easily handle them as they entered the hallway to my room. Now, as someone who doesn't know what they're doing and has no idea between the differences of left and right, I was scared that I would put down the wrong door and get jump scared immediately. As you can see, I'm a little bit more scared when it comes to certain parts of this video, and you can see how my emotions play out as I progress. Now, unlike some of the other FNAF games, these cameras suck, and they made it harder to actually understand what was going on, although that is probably one of the intended challenges for this game, is a challenging camera system and the challenging AI of the creatures. Now, as this is one of the harder FNAF games that I have played recently, I can say right now that I was terrified that I would mess up and ruin everything. However, that turned out to not be the case, as I almost made it through night 2, halfway through, until Bonnie came in and destroyed me. Now, as I was saying, Bonnie was going to be and is intending to be a massive problem for me down the line. Now, as someone who exerted caution during this game, I can say right now that Bonnie was my biggest problem, and I was in trouble whenever Bonnie showed up. Now, as you can see, there are probably 3 minutes left of this night, and I have still yet to fail. However, I would likely fail very fast, as my generator actually turned out to have gone out. Now, as it was barely before 3 a.m., I was in deeper trouble than I had originally intended, as I now had to use my flashlight battery and find the generator that I had no idea the location of. Now, as someone who is originally confused, and always confused while playing this game, I figured out that Bonnie and Freddy are my 2 main issues. Freddy ended up cornering me in my office, and as you can see, I got devoured. As said, again, Freddy tends to wander around the party room, and you may see him in the hallways or arcade room if he has to. So I couldn't take the right or left hallway, as that was probably going to turn out to be problematic for me when I run into Freddy. Now, I only have 2 lives left, and these lives will probably quickly be eaten up as I fail to actually find out where the generator is. In the next video, I will probably scour the place for the generator on night 1, and then replay night 2, knowing where everything is. Now, as I seem to have learned, I learned not to go down the right hallway. However, this got me annihilated by Bonnie, who immediately took me out. As stated, Bonnie is the most aggressive one of the bunch. Other than Foxy, he moves fast, except he wanders around the establishment, though he might go straight into the office, which I learned slowly over time. Now, I'm going to start saying this now, as I only have 1 life left, and I know I'll not be completing this night. Please, if you consider subscribing, I will really like it, and I will enjoy having such a larger fan base that I can cater videos to. Now, videos like this will only continue to get better as I try to improve. However, this is the end of this video. Consider leaving a like and leaving a subscribe down below if you enjoyed this content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.